It was a real pleasure to be involved in judging the British Media Awards this year. The quality of the entries was really outstanding. Took us ages to whittle the entries down to the final shortlist and select the winners. And I think the thing that the British Media Awards are really starting to shine through for is that they are kind of refreshingly a meritocracy. So it's not just rewarding, the old media companies of yesteryear, but really rewarding innovation and technology companies as well. So it's been a fantastic privilege and honour, and I'm really looking forward to the evening ahead.
Well, at Acxiom we work across a number of different verticals, and certainly in media we're seeing some of the most creative and exciting work connecting brands and consumers together through the use of smart data. We're really proud to be part of the British Media Awards.
It was in a very secret bunker that no one could mention its name, and there were a lot of biscuits, and there was a lot of coffee, and there were a lot of entries. And I make a joke, but it was done very seriously. And I can't talk about it now, obviously, because we're all sworn to secrecy, but very impressed with the setup, and also very impressed with the level of entry as well. Last year, Future won Publisher of the Year, which we were very proud. That logo appears on my business card, and it appears on the bottom of all of our kind of email signatures. It makes a difference that the standard of the judging that I saw, the people in there, my peers, the people I respected in that room, to know that it had gone through that process means something very special. It's not just another piece of Perspex to pick up.
Well, we work with a huge, vast array of talent, and I think what's important is that the BMAs champion the people out there who are maybe going unsung when there's so much good work being done in media today.
As a technology provider to the industry, I think it's very important to support creativity and innovation within the industry, because that's really what underpins the future of publications and the publishing industry.
I really enjoyed the judging process, actually. It was a brand new group of judges, which is quite rare in the industry. Got to meet some new people, and actually what I really like about these awards is we work with smaller companies. It's not the usual suspects, it's not the big agencies, and you get to read about some great work that's going on that isn't necessarily at the big companies.
We now do all our projects from a mobile-first perspective, so we look at what the experience is going to be like for customers using mobile devices, and we then look at how that will affect the desktop platform. So it's basically revolutionised the way that we kind of do our products and our projects internally at Auto Trader.
Well, I don't think print's quite dead yet, especially on the specialist side, especially on the premium side, and luckily we're both of those. So high quality, good pictures, engagement with the readers, and I think it's still there. If it's something they can relax with on the sofa, then they're still prepared to pay their money and still prepared to take their time over a bigger product.
Well, in this kind of partnership, which is a full cross-media partnership, using everything from press, social, digital, content creation, mobile, they're looking for something that really delivers on their original objectives. And their original objectives was, of course, to sell more tyres and to influence the influencers. And Top Gear has a UK audience of nearly 11 million people that are car champions. They're the people you want to influence if you're a tyre company or a fuel company. So this campaign used all of the comms channels we have on Top Gear, and it engaged that audience, and we created content using our audience to create, I guess, testimonial from the people that drive the cars on the tyres, right?
You've got to find something that your readership really cares about, and with nurses, it's their patients, and they care about when their patients are put at risk, and we realised that they needed a safe way of being able to speak out when there are problems with patient care, which is why we launched Speak Out Safely.
And also great timing, I think. It happened to be that safety concerns within the NHS was a national media story at the time, so it fell nicely for us. Obviously we planned it well, naturally.
I think originally we grouped all the different teams together and we made it into one unified team, and that's really helped us to share content and to look at analytics from a unified point of view and not just looking at it from a brand point of view.
Well, the big change in focus is really to, for us to act much more like an agency. There's a great focus now on, much more a client outcome-led approach to our business rather than, just selling stuff. It's got to have that focus on the client's objective at the heart, that's the big change that we've had.
I think the most important thing is using Scout to determine the value that every one of our customers is getting from their content, and ensuring that they're delivering great content and that their customers are maximising, the value that they get from their subscription. And that's what Scout does for our customers.
Well, scoops are important at any time, in any place, in any form of journalism. Journalism is fantastically competitive. Scoops are a sort of thing that can enable you to build a team that builds resource around you, that builds your brand, that builds your image, that builds you journalistically. Of course, they're important. We live in a very, very competitive world. But once again, whether that's competitive in terms of marketing, whether it's competitive in terms of advertising, and we as journalists know that we can only get out and get those scoops, and we can only get the time to get those scoops and invest in that journalism if we've got a terrific team working alongside us. It's terrific to win this award. I think a lot of the focus on The Guardian in the past year has been about our journalism, about Edward Snowden in particular, and about other stories that we've done. But I think it's very, very important to remember that in a media company, the journalism may be out in front, but there's a huge team reacting here. We're talking about product, we're talking about advertising, we're talking about marketing, we're talking about teams of utter dedicated professionals who believe in the brand and believe in the journalism as well. And we think that's a terribly, terribly important thing, that you all work together and drive in the same direction.
It feels fantastic. It feels absolutely great. I'm so proud for the company, Immediate Media. We're only in our second year of the partnership with the BBC, and it just feels great. We've been runner-ups for a long time. Finally, we're winners. Great.
It's fantastic, and I think it's been a long-running campaign. It's been hard work, but it's nice to get some recognition for it, and for all the people who've worked on it and worked so hard on it in our team.
And readers as well, hopefully as well, that have supported them. So yeah, great to be a winner, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels fantastic to win an award. I've never won an award. I have never won an award in my life since I got a cycling proficiency test in like 1948 or something.
Fantastic.
Great, fantastic. We were cheated on the product though, and also SunPlus Launch of the Year. So to get recognised for the team sort of makes up for that, but we'd like our product colleagues to win next year.
It feels great. It really does. It's a very prestigious award, and it's a great evening. Really well put together event. So thank you very much.
It's pretty good. We was at the back, so we wasn't hopeful. So just shows.
It's amazing. I can't believe it. I mean, I'm here picking up the award, but it's been a massive team effort and a huge number of people in the organisation who have really contributed massively towards this. So this goes out to those guys.
Brilliant. This is amazing. This is the second year of our launch. We've been nominated for quite a few awards, and this is the first print product of the year that we've won, which is fantastic. We were in great company, and we're really, really pleased to have won.
Very surprising, but it's great to have won it. But of course, like everything, I owe it to being chief executive of a great business and with great people behind me that have enabled things that I've created or ideas that we've worked on to become real. So it's great to be recognised. So thank you very much.
Well, it's fantastic. I mean, really, very, very good night.
I think I'm a bit too young for a Lifetime Achievement Award, but when I learned about it, I was honoured and I'm thrilled. And of course, it's an award that belongs to lots of people, but I think for me, it's a great thing to happen now that I've left Informa and moved on.
It feels unexpected, but great. We're very pleased. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
It's really
Absolutely
exciting.
outstanding.
Yes. Really, really exciting, really proud. So thank you.